Goblin time, it's goblin time, it's time. Goblin time, it's goblin time, it's time.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Goblin Time. Good, bad, I'm the guy with the podcast. That's right, this week we're discussing Sam Raimi's 1992 cult classic, Army of Darkness.
Get ready.
Give me some sugar, baby.
Get set.
Groovy.
Get dead.
Oh, that's gonna hurt!
From Sam Raimi, director of Darkman, comes Army of Darkness, rated R.
This film follows lovable asshole Ash Williams, played once again by lovable asshole Bruce Campbell, as he helps defend a medieval castle and its citizens against forces from beyond the grave. Woo! Now, let's see what the boys have to say about this one. All right.
Do we start the show now?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Do you know what's coming now? It's Goblin Time. Yeah.
Yeah. You got scared, I bet.
I already been scared.
Man, you don't know how to
I
speak
was already
English.
been.
I
I already did it when I was scared. So
He did. Whoa.
yeah.
Ooh. Hi guys.
Hi.
Hey, we haven't seen each other since the last time we saw each other
That's true.
when we watched this movie.
When we watched this movie, what's up? How you guys doing?
I've been great.
Yeah.
I've been awesome too. Sorry, I'm
No, do your thing.
trying.
I'll fill the void. You guys watched any movies lately?
I'll tell you what. I just watched Catching Fire with Tia.
Oh,
Because I just finished that book. Because now I'm reading that.
there you go.
Caught on fire.
Catching.
Is it good?
I really liked Catching Fire, other than the fact that it just really is a lead into the next book. I liked it maybe more than The Hunger Games. And the movie was pretty solid.
There you
Pretty
go.
solid movie. I think it was a more faithful adaptation than The Hunger Games was.
Of course.
So, there you go.
Daylen,
I
I
saw
know.
Sinners recently.
Oh, you saw Sinner.
I saw Sinners in theaters, and I watched Josh Allen, the quarterback for the Buffalo Bills, I believe wife or soon-to-be wife, drool into Michael B. Jordan's mouth.
That's hot.
That does sound hot.
It was supposed to be. I was more uncomfortable because I was like, I thought I was supposed to be scared.
You said I
now-
was born uncomfortable.
Now I'm just turned on. I don't understand.
Was that Haley Steinfeld?
Haley Steinfeld?
Yeah.
I believe is her name.
Hot. Yeah.
Yes.
And I've
What about
watched
you?
enough movies. 2 movies. I was holding up 2 fingers.
2 of them.
I've watched at least 2. I watched just this morning, Better Man, which we were talking about briefly.
Sorry, that was the new pope for a second.
Yeah, when we were at your house, we were talking about Better Man for a second. It's the Robbie Williams music movie biopic thingy, where it's. You guys know Robbie Williams?
No.
Mm-hmm.
He has. It's
He
weird.
was in that movie RV, right?
Yeah, that's the one. He's like the biggest like British pop star guy, but he just never made it over here. So I know one of his songs. It's in GTA 5 on Nonstop Pop Radio, and it's got the a really funny rap bit. Do you know the rap bit I'm talking about? Yeah, I'm gonna editor me put in the rap bit right here.
I'm an honorary Sean Connery, born 74.
We'll just all listen to it. We'll pretend we're listening to it.
Okay.
It's actually really long.
Okay, you're gonna
Yeah.
put the whole
Only
thing
one
in
of
there?
me.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the whole thing. It's gonna be
Sean
really
Connery.
quiet. Yeah, it's gonna be really quiet under this whole thing. I also rewatched Jason and the Argonauts because I talked about it on the last episode, and I made a fatal error. Yeah, I talked about how they fought a Cyclops, and I was completely wrong. They fought the Colossus of Rhodes, and that's fatal because I'm dead
I
now.
was about to say, did it kill you?
Yeah.
And other than that, I've been playing a fuck ton of Oblivion.
Oh yeah, dude.
So much.
Very good. I have
like a bad amount of Oblivion.
Yeah, That's what Emma's been doing. She recently beat it, and I've just
She
been
beat
waiting.
it. Goddamn.
Yeah, I've been waiting for her to get done with it so I can have the PS5 back.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
doing
that checks out.
because everybody cares. I'm doing a dark elf. That's like a monk sorcerer type deal.
That's cool.
It's a special class I made called Mystical Fistical.
So you do magic and you punch?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's awesome.
I just do the punching because that's the most fun.
And
Yeah.
my guy can jump so far now. It's
Yeah?
ridiculous.
Hell yeah.
Now, Tim, you tell us about you playing Oblivion.
I played once. I looked at it. I looked at the game.
All right. New topic.
Guys, he looked at the game. What
we-
more do you want from him? He looked at it.
You
looked
looked
at the game.
straight at it. So we watched a movie,
We did. We watched Ash versus Evil Dead.
the TV show.
TV show. No, we didn't. We watched fucking Yeah Man, Army of Darkness.
Yeah, man.
Yeah Man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Something funny?
Yeah,
Laughing
man.
At, you laughing at the way I said that?
Have
Yeah.
you seen the videos of that guy who's always testing like outdoor water faucets?
Well, that's not about the movie.
Well, no, hold up, because what he does is he'll go up to it and he'll turn it on to see if he gets any water, and if it does, he'll start dancing and go, "Yeah, man, yeah, man, we got water pressure."
No, I haven't seen that. I'm gonna
Editor
look 'em up
me,
right
put
now.
put a clip of that in there too.
Let's see if this public faucet is functional. Yeah, dog, this public faucet is functional. Yeah, dog, I love public faucets that are functional.
Yeah, man.
Just the audio?
yeah, and then
There's
I'll-
audio.
There's audio.
I guess for the video you can put that in there.
Yeah, he says, "Yeah, man."
Maybe that's an advertisement for our YouTube channel. You can check us out on YouTube at what is it?
Goblin time.
Goblin Time. Try searching it. I guarantee you won't find it the first time because I tried, and like a billion other videos. popped
Try
up.
and try again,
There you go.
and then try.
There is no try.
I'll tell you what. If you subscribe, you won't have to worry about finding it ever again.
Yeah,
Damn
that's
right.
The best part about
That's why we do it.
subscribers.
You don't have to find them.
You don't have
ever
to
again.
find them.
But yeah, guys, we watched a movie. We finished the Evil Dead trilogy.
The original trilogy that it was meant to be.
Yeah.
Kind
is-
of.
It kind of.
I don't think it was meant to be a trilogy. I don't think they wanted to make anything past the first one.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I don't think it definitely seemed like there wasn't really a plan. They were just kind of like, this would be funny.
Yeah.
What if this happened? And then they made Army of Darkness, which is crazy. Do you have any? Should we run through the synopsis of what that is? Exactly.
Just about the plot of the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause
This is the first one that actually has a plot.
Yeah.
it does have a
It
plot.
really does have a plot.
All right.
More so than the other two.
Shit, I'll do it real quick right off the
Go.
dome. Ready?
Go off the dome.
All right, put 30 seconds on the clock.
5, 4, 3, 2. I don't know how to count from 30.
When last we left, our hero, Ash Williams, he was sucked into the past, into the 1300s AD. And now there's a whole bunch of Deadites that are there, too. And he needs to get back to the future, so he needs to find the Necronomicon. So these people are like, hey, go get the Necronomicon and say these words. And then he does, but he fucks up the words. And then all the evil people come. And then he has to fight off the Army of Darkness. And then he gets sent back to the future. And that's the movie. What was the time? He didn't have the time,
He
right?
didn't
At
have
the
time.
time, it's 7:40. And
It definitely was only 15 seconds.
Yeah. It's cool though, cause he's got his finger up.
I took notes
He took
while
notes.
watching, and they only lasted the first 15 minutes. So I only have notes on the first 15 minutes of the movie, and I was like, I forgot I was doing that.
All right.
But I figured I'd I'd read them anyway because I was just doing it as it happened, and
Yeah.
I'd just write it down. And then I haven't read this since, so we'll see if it's any good. But I put Linda is always changing, but keeps the same shirt,
Yes.
and I don't remember what that means.
3 different actors.
Oh, that's
playing
right,
her,
Linda.
but they all wear the Michigan State shirt.
Yep. It
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
I thought that was very interesting. Is that they got another actress to play Linda, who is Ash's girlfriend from the first movie, who dies,
Mhm.
right? And they keep showing a recap of like her death or just them having moments from the first movie,
Mhm.
but they've done it now with 2 separate actors from that first one.
Yeah. And now we know more of her backstory. She worked at a store.
That was her? Was that supposed to be her?
At the very beginning, it's
yeah,
her.
not the one at the end.
Yeah, no, that's a
Oh.
different. Yeah,
Oh.
he's cheating on his dead girlfriend.
He does not give a fuck.
No, he
about that.
doesn't. Not in the slightest. He's a
He's
ladies' man.
Even though I did not get that from the first movie.
No, because he was a nerd, and he had like a unibrow.
He did. I didn't get nerd either. I didn't get anything from him as a character, and that's not the cool part of
Yeah.
Evil Dead anyway.
Yeah,
He wore a blue shirt,
he did. He wore the hell out of a blue shirt.
and he had really bad taste in jewelry.
Oh, yeah, terrible tape. What was that?
Who puts a magnifying glass on a
Oh my God.
necklace?
I never even mentioned this, but the whole point of it being a magnifying glass was originally they were gonna have him like burn the book with it,
That's
like
hilarious.
how little kids kill ants.
That's
He was
amazing.
gonna
That's really
burn the
funny.
book.
I wish that had happened.
I guarantee they were like, wait, doesn't it have to be daytime for them to do that? Because the sun.
No,
The sun.
he'll use a moonbeam.
We'll use a moonbeam.
Moonbeam.
Moonbeam is my favorite Pokemon move in Pokemon, so I'm glad
Yeah.
you brought that up.
Nah.
So yes, I wrote that down because I thought that was interesting.
Is that your only note?
And then I wrote hand went bad, and I don't remember what that means. That's so funny.
Because he in the beginning when he's summarizing the first two movies, he said it got into my hand.
Oh,
and my
there you
hand
go,
went
thank you.
bad.
Hand went bad.
Yeah.
So that I really need to take better
That's
notes.
classic.
I'm learning.
Or
'cause
like
I
his
just-
hand went chainsaw. Am
You
I
know,
right? Vroom vroom.
in both, so something I noticed right at the beginning of this, which I'm sure everybody else did
of this
too.
podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Duh,
started
yeah.
recording.
The so the first movie does its thing, right?
Yes.
And then the second movie recaps the first movie at the beginning, but a lot of stuff has changed because of rights and actors and things.
Yeah, they wrote people out of reality.
And then the third movie,
That's what you do when you kill someone.
the third movie picks up right where the second movie ended, except instead of him coming through and immediately shotgunning a thing, he doesn't do that. And
Yeah.
then they're instead of being like, this guy rocks, they're like, fuck this guy, let's kill him. And I thought that was such an interesting, like, why did we eliminate that
Yeah.
part?
They just
And
didn't
just because
care.
it didn't matter.
Yeah.
And I like that.
And
I
you know
like
what?
that they just kind of go with whatever they decide
I
to
just,
do.
I just thought about. Hopefully, you didn't just talk about this, and I wasn't paying attention.
That would be really funny.
That would be.
I hope you do.
What if I just repeated exactly what you said? The banana was in the freezer. So like the whole reason why they summon the portal thing is to like shove him away, get that big bad monster eater thing that's eating the door
Yeah.
in the second movie to make him go bye-byes, right?
Yeah.
And like he goes to the back time with Ash, but like they don't talk about that thing, right?
No, yeah, he doesn't go through the portal, or he doesn't come out the other side.
Yeah,
Oh, the
I
monster
think.
doesn't?
Yeah,
No.
I think
Oh.
that's supposed to be like it just takes him elsewhere. Like the portal
it
doesn't
takes that
necessarily.
monster
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Mhm,
Oh
mhm.
damn. Maybe they explain that in these other movies that I didn't pay attention to.
I don't think they really explain anything.
No,
They don't explain
Let's be
anything.
honest.
They don't need to.
Oh,
All we need to know
yeah.
is
It's obvious.
his hand went bad.
His hand went bad. I also wrote down point shot because there's a shot of like someone pointing, I think. What was the remind me of what I'm thinking of.
I don't know.
I think,
Tell
all right.
me what I was talking about.
I did just do that. Well, all right.
Yeah, I've seen this movie. I can't name like every single
Well,
shot.
you were doing it with the other notes I wrote.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I was like, maybe
Well, those were like dialogues, not just a guy pointing.
point shot.
That's really.
There's like
funny.
a shot of someone pointing that I thought was funny, and I wrote down and didn't remember it. And then
Yeah.
It's
And-
not the when they're gonna like throw him into the hole and everyone's like looking over to the next guy and it's like panning over. It's not that one.
Might
is
have
it?
been.
'Cause
I don't remember.
I like that. That's,
Joey did do
I
it.
think I need to watch the movie again.
That's a really it's a classic bit where everyone's like, oh, they're gonna kill this guy at the end of the line, so everyone's like leaning over and looking at him, and then it gets to him and he looks over and there's no one there. He's like, oh shit, they're gonna kill me.
The last note is I was like, this feels like a Jim Henson movie. A little bit. It was giving me Dark Crystal vibes from the because that's the corniness of it makes it feel like a children's movie, but there's still adult stuff going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does
You know,
say fuck.
He
once.
says fuck, which they don't do in the in the Dark Crystal and the Labyrinth
should,
and
though.
stuff. But it is kind of like
Should just
it
have
gave
like
me
a regular dude like walking around like, wow, he sees a Skeksis. He's like, oh, what the fuck is that?
what the fuck is that? The
'Cause
Skeksis?
That's what I would say.
Yeah.
They're the most horrifying things ever created.
Yeah.
Skeksis, and I believe that. More scary.
I've
than
never even
anything.
seen it, and I know that.
Yeah.
You haven't seen what a Skeksis looks like?
No, I've seen a Skeksis. I
Oh, okay.
haven't seen the film.
Oh, okay. I only watched the first 15 minutes of that when I was a child, and I said no more.
Never again.
I thought this guy made the Muppets.
Never more.
What the fuck is this? Because there's an old Skeksis dying on a bed, and it goes,
Yeah.
and then it dies in front of your eyes, and you're like,
Didn't
man,
want
is
it,
that how
yeah.
my grandparents are gonna go?
That's what happened to my grandpa.
All right, all right,
Oh,
we're gonna
God.
move. We're gonna move on.
Did he come back and terrorize people afterwards?
Not yet.
Well, on that that note of the movie feels kind of like almost more for kids for a second,
Yeah.
because of the way it's the way it behaves. Joey and I both watched a documentary, not together, or not a documentary, but
A behind the scenes making of
yeah,
documentary.
documentary.
Of the Army of Darkness.
Yeah,
Oh,
called
okay.
We both
Medieval
watched it
Times.
separately, and then
Oh, okay.
found out that we both watched it today.
Okay, I was about to say,
Yeah,
where was that invite?
yeah.
he stole my bit.
That's
That's where all of my research came from.
but they talked about in it how they had tried to kind of tone down this movie a little bit because this was actually a studio movie.
Interesting.
And so that's part of why it feels a little more like that, just because they were trying to not be too much, because they knew it was going to have to go to the rating boards and they were going to have to tear it apart. And then the other thing that I thought was super interesting is that they barely used, at least compared to the other Sam Raimi stuff, they barely used any fake blood. There was like the one scene with the geyser, and then that's kind of it, other than some makeup.
Yeah.
Besides, like the 8 cuts he has on his face,
Right.
The whole movie.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna hop on the dick of his fun fact.
I'm gonna
real
hop
quick.
on. All right.
I'm gonna hop on the fun
All right.
fact dick.
Specifically talking about the ratings board, because I want you to guess. I'm pointing at Daylen right now. What do you think the ratings board initially tried to give this movie?
What is that? The ratings board. Those are the people who come up with
Yeah.
R.
Yeah,
What did they try to give it?
yeah.
G.
That's like the opposite of what it's NC-17.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what this movie is?
No, that's what
what
they
they said.
tried.
That's what they
tried to
wanted
do.
Yeah, it's an
Did they
R.
watch it?
It ended up being R. Yeah.
They did, yeah, and they were saying that they like
If they didn't say fuck and didn't have like the blood or anything, it would be G.
yeah,
It is a children's movie.
it is, yeah. I would show this to my children,
I was
but
thinking
they
about
hate
it.
me.
I was like, yeah, I might do that. But then there was like a scene where they did something, and I was like, maybe not. You
Was it
remember
with
me doing
Evil
that?
Ash?
I think so.
And he was getting a bit
Oh, he was getting a bit
Yeah.
frisky with not evil yet.
Sheila.
Sheila. You know what else I like about this movie is that like every other iteration of Evil Dead, they'll show like someone gets infected by like the Deadite, right?
Uh-huh.
And they're like kind of dead, their soul's taken over, and then they'll do the thing where they're like, "Oh no, I'm back to normal. You can come over here and give me a good old snuggly kiss on my taint." And then they try to do that, and then guess what? They're like, "Fuck you! I'm eating your neck," or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that's what was going on with Sheila, when she was like, "Oh, "Oh, I'm all right now," and then she doesn't turn back.
And then
into
she
you.
actually is all right now.
It's all right. And I was like, "Wait, what?
Yeah.
How are you gonna make your own rules and then be like, never mind?"
Nah, I think
Speaking
it's fine.
of
Mm-hmm.
what you were just saying, kind of.
Go ahead and speak of it.
Yeah. I also think it's funny in terms of like the transition of the Deadites. They used to be like weird, evil, kind of goopy looking, sharp teeth, killing people creatures.
Right.
Now they're just skeletons.
They're skeletons.
Yeah.
It's just like a million
They're like,
skeletons.
Yeah, they're pretty much all
They're all voiced by Sam Raimi.
Are they
Yeah.
really?
Like most of them, yeah.
Wow.
is
Wow.
awesome.
I know.
The skeletons are my favorite part of that movie.
Oh, it's
I mean,
so
they're
good.
great. All of the choreography with that, the puppetry, all of the just scenes of them doing everything they do is wonderful. And also their dialogue is pretty great.
Yeah.
I like the one where the one says, "I've got a bone to pick with you."
I like when they're like, "I'm gonna get his gizzard."
They said that multiple times. They talked about his gizzard, which we don't have.
Yeah.
I don't think humans have.
No,
Because he
they
cut
don't.
it out.
Yeah,
He
because the
cut it out.
Deadites took it.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
So
Jesus.
so we evolved
My
to not
bad.
have
Forever ago, the Deadites took the gizzard.
My God, it's like
They
I'm
did
not
get
even
it.
hearing
Yeah.
There's your transition music. If
Thank
you
you.
wanted it.
Also, an absolutely just wild scene is when Bruce Campbell's getting his twin sprouting out of him.
Yeah, dude. Oh,
That was so good.
what was going on there? What was the point of all the twins or all the little guys?
Oh, so remember it was like an evil mirror in the windmill,
Kinda.
and then it broke. So instead of having one evil reflection,
It
he
was
had
all
like
those.
three.
Okay,
Yeah.
so they were supposed to be like evil reflections.
Yeah, but they're real tiny because the glass is real tiny.
Man, I
And
didn't.
then one of them dived into his mouth to be born again.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
I-
What a wild scene. And apparently they cut a lot of what was I mean, I don't know if we watched a full cut or what all we saw, but like they supposedly, at least in the theatrical release, they cut a lot of that windmill stuff. And I'm like, well, I wonder what they took out.
We watched the Screwhead edition. I don't know what that implies. I don't know what else added in there, but I just know that that's what it says on the disc.
The Screwhead edition.
Screwhead, because he says that maybe at one point.
Weird.
Who knows?
By the way, that DVD we were watching it on was one of the worst DVDs I've ever watched in my life. I could not. We were watching it on my PS5, and I was trying to use the PlayStation controller, and I was using the button that always is every time means yes, go, do that thing, which is X. That's the button you hit on the PlayStation if you want something to happen, right? And I would press it, and it would go to the main menu every time.
It was really cool.
It was really cool because I'd try to pause the movie. It'd be like, "You're done. No more movie for you." Right?
And then it wants to show us
It was really
production
funny.
stills.
And it was
that was
there's
great.
a little oh yeah, because what was it? You watch,
you watch.
You control.
you control.
There you go.
It was they were I don't know what it was like a fad. They were like, "We got to get people to watch DVDs or whatever." Blu-rays.
Yeah.
Ooh. We got Blu-rays now. You watch it.
You
But they have I don't know, it's dumb, stupid. Anyway,
Yeah.
That was maybe one of my favorite parts was watching Daylen try and control this thing.
Yeah. Because like, I didn't want to say anything and make you feel bad. It makes perfect sense to me.
I'm sure it does. That is the thing
Well,
you would say to make someone
But that's
feel
the thing.
bad, though.
But that's the thing. Like for whatever reason, they decided that when they were gonna set up the media player on PlayStations, that DVDs were gonna work one way and Blu-rays were gonna work a different way with a completely different set of buttons.
Because they were trying to make it different for no reason.
Because Blu-rays are cool.
What's the difference?
HD.
Like the technical. Is it HD?
Yeah.
That's really it? I thought you could have DVDs in HD.
Well, no, because do you remember when Blu-rays were first being a thing?
Mhm.
They were
It
competing.
was like 2008.
Yeah, they were competing with another format called the HD DVD.
Wow.
And it was
oh shit! I forgot
yeah,
about that.
It was
Yeah.
like a Blu-ray, but instead of the blue,
Yeah.
it was red.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Whoa. Weird.
it's kind of like how they had like Betamax with VHS.
Yeah, they did have Betamax. I did not. Did you ever use one of those, Tim?
Nope.
Betamax is my favorite Big Hero 7 character
Oh.
that I've ever seen. And then there's the part when
Yeah, and to kind of bounce off something I was saying earlier, to bounce off the dick of my previous thing.
I'm not horny right now, and you're starting to make me horny. I
Good.
don't appreciate it.
That's my ultimate goal with this show.
That's a weird goal. Why would you call it
Wish I
Goblin time?
You know why.
They're gobbling my dick.
Oh! Oh!
So what's up with the Deadites? Like, it used to be that they were like indestructible and also assholes and also people. Now they're like super destructible and assholes and skeletons most of the time. And also Bruce Campbell is just like kung fuing them everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's kind of funny, but it's also
It's a bit bad.
it's weird how like none of this shit follows anything. But it's all in the same world, including the next two. They're also in this, but it's like those are super like horror shit.
Yes, they are.
And we have like Bruce Campbell like rifle manning people, and it's
We're about to get into like because I remember when I saw Evil Dead Rise in theaters, and I was
Yeah.
like, damn, that shit is gruesome. That shit is gruesome, and I can't wait to watch the first one. And then I watched, the first one and the second one, and I was like, those are not the same. They definitely took it and were like, because those concepts are so good, we're gonna do more horror with
Yeah.
it instead of
now it's
you
going to
know.
be really gross.
Yeah, it gets
Dude,
gross.
Wait till we get to the next one. I
I'm excited.
I saw that so I didn't see it in theaters when it first came out because I was like 12. But I saw it, a screening of it in theaters, and everyone, including me, was just like yelling the whole time.
Really?
Yeah, it's like anytime something happens, you're just like,
Yeah.
fuck.
Those are good movies. If
It's so
if a horror
nasty.
movie can make me make noise, that's how you know it's good. Yeah, man.
Hey,
Okay.
That's how I did it.
you guys notice that the winged deadite, the one that picked up Sheila and like flew her away, her face looked very much like the Green Goblin mask.
I didn't.
Yeah, I did notice that.
was
I thought that
weird,
was
right?
interesting.
Can
Yeah.
I see a picture of it?
I guess. Yeah,
I
dippy
looked
dot.
at your notepad expecting you to like turn it
Yeah.
towards me.
yeah, here's a little
Just a
sketch.
drawing of it.
That's
yeah.
how dumb I am. No, not a drawing, Tim.
picture
I,
in the notebook.
Like it was
Yeah.
Google Images.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that was his phone he was looking at or
I
something.
have tried to zoom in on a page recently.
Yeah. What is that?
Did the fingers thing to try and zoom in on some words and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, yeah, it kind of does.
Yeah.
Oh!
Another question.
I love questions.
Yeah, except it's
And I
a
love
question
answers.
for you guys. The 3 words that Ash Williams has to say are as follows: Klaatu, Barada, Nikto. What is that from? Do you guys know?
That's from something?
That is from something.
What was it again? What's the first part? Klata?
Klaatu,
Klatu.
Barada.
Klatu Barada.
That's what he does in the movie.
Yes,
it's
he does.
Nikto.
Nikto.
And then he says necktie.
Yeah. It's got to be an N-word.
No, it doesn't. What is...
That is what he says.
That's
It
what he
is what he
said.
said. I know it's what he said.
That's what he said.
I'm just saying.
Look,
I'm just
look,
saying.
literally the next page, in quotes, it was definitely an N-word.
Noodle. It's an N-word. It's definitely an N-word.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I don't know what that
It
would
sounds
be from.
like Mortal Kombat. It sounds like 3 separate Mortal Kombat characters.
Yeah,
Alright,
I
now,
would buy that.
Now, what do they do? What does Klaatu do in Mortal
Klaatu
Kombat?
in Mortal Kombat?
What's his fatality?
He fucking dies, dude. His fatality is his fatality. Like his head
He just
explodes.
dies.
Yeah,
There you
that's
go.
it.
It's
And
from-
the other one goes, "Whoa!" and then he dies.
Yeah.
That's a fatality.
There you go. It's from the day the Earth stood still.
When was that?
Like the 50s?
Interesting.
Is that the one they did on the radio with Dakota Fanning and Tom Cruise?
Yeah.
Man, I got references for days, Tim. Watch out.
Yeah, they might not be right, but they're referenced.
Get scared.
Okay, I got another fun fact for you.
Did I earn this one?
Earn it right now.
Okay.
No, that Mortal Kombat thing was kind of funny.
Okay, cool.
I'll give you one.
Yes.
So Army of Darkness, aka Bruce Campbell versus the Army of Darkness, aka Medieval Dead, was originally supposed to be the follow-up to the original movie, but they didn't have the budget for it.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
That was the original plan.
I don't know how that would have worked.
Yeah, because there was no setup for it.
There wasn't.
Yeah.
So how was he gonna get to the? So like they made the first movie and they're like, we should make him go to the past. They just would have.
Yeah.
They just would have done that portal stuff in the beginning. Of it,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
They would have figured it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would have made
they're
the
clever.
Quite
the
obviously,
second movie would have just been 10 minutes of the third movie instead.
Quite obviously, in this movie, they didn't care.
Yeah.
They didn't seem to give a fuck. They were like, "This is what we want, and that's what it's gonna be."
Ain't
So-
that the
Which
truth?
it sounds like the filming was insane for this because they just had so much they were trying to do,
Watch out, Tim's got fun facts.
and I
You're
don't know
stealing
about
Joey's
it.
job, Tim.
And I forgot what.
Are we not allowed to
everything-
tell any fact on the show? It's Joey's job for the fact.
No, how about it?
Joey's job. I don't have anything.
Okay.
Tell me a fun fact, Tim.
They often recorded for like 14 hours a day.
Do you
What the
think that's
fuck?
fun?
Mm-hmm.
Not for
I don't
them.
want to do that.
No, the funny thing was everybody they interviewed on it was like, this was awesome and it was so terrible. Like doing it was so cool and also the worst thing I've ever done because
Why
I
was
was just like
'Cause they
dead all the time. I just couldn't.
That's literally anyone who was ever on a movie set.
Yeah, but this will. So first of all, they were filming in the desert,
Okay.
and
so it's
also
hot.
they were like
That
doing.
does suck.
It was like the California desert too, right? So it's like over 100 degrees, and then it gets down to like 50 or something. And they were doing like full day shoots. And then because a lot of it was at night, instead of like taking a break, they just go straight into all the night shooting.
Jesus.
And then they just keep doing that for like months.
Yeah. I mean, I did like student films in college, and we were there like all day. It felt like I was like, Jesus Christ, I'm not even doing anything,
Yeah.
and I'm here all day. I'm the guy who's doing the Mark II, right? And
Yeah.
the clapper thing.
Yeah.
He's the slate boy.
I'm Slate God. So
Slate.
Slate. No, I don't get that reference. That's
Oh.
the first part. I just said it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
those were awful. So I can imagine if it's during the day. No, if it's
If it was
outside.
during the day, that would just.
I did it
suck.
all at night. Ugh.
Only nighttime for me.
Yeah.
What about that one? Do you got more?
I have a nitpick, actually.
You do?
Yeah.
Go for it.
So they claim that this takes place in the 1300s. Specifically, he says the year 1300.
Okay.
And then they're throwing out like thous and these and verilies. That is early modern English. That's like Shakespeare English.
Yeah.
They would be speaking Middle English
Mhm.
in the 1300s, like Canterbury Tales type
Yes.
shit.
Yes.
That's
and they
my
were not doing
yeah.
that.
That's my nitpick.
Well, remember how I said? Like, I think it was last episode. I talked about how I was originally supposed to watch this for a project or whatever.
Yeah.
For, college,
Mhm.
and that was kind of the whole point of the whole class I was taking. Is like people really don't understand the Middle Ages in like movies.
Yeah.
They don't
Yeah.
understand it. Like they will do things like a lot of them is just like this is historically inaccurate, and not just a little bit, like a lot,
Yeah.
a bit.
I
And
mean-
it's really hard to find a movie that does it well.
It's like all the King Arthur stuff. They always set that in like roughly the same time period as
Mhm.
this, like the 12 or 1300s. That shit was happening in like the 800s.
Yeah. And like people
Stuff didn't look the same.
I think it's
Yeah.
because our minds just kind of lump all of it together when like if you really actually get down to it, like the Middle Ages were like it's like they're very specific time periods.
Yeah.
And a bunch of specific stuff was going on.
It's similar to
that
like
are very different.
ancient Greece,
Yep.
where when you think of ancient Greece, you think of people in like togas and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But all the stories that they're talking about happened in the Greek Dark Ages, which was
when they were all naked, they got rid of their togas.
they had like ugly, dumb, stupid looking armor, and you look at that and you're like, that's not Greek at all.
That's not
Where are the
Greece.
togas? Where's all the gay sex?
Where's all the army men
Who
are
took
fucking
the gay sex?
God damn it! This
Give me my
fucking-
gay sex back.
This episode is too horny. No more.
No, yeah. Sorry,
Let's
I was.
go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh, Tony Gardner worked on this movie.
I don't know who that
Yeah,
is. at all.
Tony Gardner. He's like one of my favorite.
Gardeners.
Yeah, one of my favorite like FX guys. He worked on the Chucky dolls.
I feel like I remember I was listening back to the last episode. You said FX. You don't mean the channel, right? Because
No,
when I first heard you say that last episode, like during the podcast, I was like, oh yeah, like from FX the channel. You're talking about like the
like special effects
special
guys.
effects.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but it FX.
FX is
Yeah.
like they're okay.
That's
Yeah.
how you say it with some.
That's how it makes it. That's how
Nuance.
you can
Yeah,
make
with
it
some
look like
swag.
you know what you're talking about. If you
Uh-huh.
abbreviate it.
But yeah, he's been part of like the like Chucky family forever. Like he's
Okay.
worked on every one of those projects since the first one.
Cool.
He does the dolls now.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my fun fact.
That's
Scott
for people
Spiegel.
like Tony Gardner.
Scott Spiegel. I have neglected him so far in all three of these episodes. He's kind of like the third person. It's like Sam Raimi, Bruce Campbell, and then Scott Spiegel.
He's the one who falls in the volcano, right? With the one ring.
Yeah.
No, isn't he the guy that is on a Cowboy Bebop?
No, he's the one who's naked and forgetting Sarah Marshall.
He's a
Scott
breed of
Spiegel.
dog.
He's also in the Muppet movie, the newest one, the 2011 one.
That's not the newest one.
Sorry, you're right.
You
that's
completely
Muppets Most
forgot
Wanted.
Muppets Most Wanted.
Everyone does. But also he was in How I Met Your Mother. Scott Spiegel.
Scott Spiegel.
Scott Spiegel.
Yeah, he was the co-writer for this movie. And the
Man.
one before it. And I believe in the last episode, I was talking about Attack of the Helping Hand, which
A great name for
which was the short film that inspired the whole like evil hand bit. And I said that was directed by Sam Raimi. I'm pretty sure that was Scott Spiegel. So Scott, if you're listening, I'm sorry.
I'm only a
I'm
little
not
bit
sorry.
sorry. I don't care really.
I'm not
Yeah.
sorry at all.
Sam Raimi's cooler.
Yeah.
Prove it.
Why aren't you named Sam?
Prove it. Here's a fact. You prove it.
It wasn't a fact. It was an opinion. I said an opinion, and I told him to prove it. Like it was
Does that earn another fun fact?
have we earned it, Joey?
You know what? Yeah, this one I actually tried to point out when we were watching it, and nobody cared or was listening to me.
You don't know if we didn't care.
Well, that's why I gave you another option.
We'll find out if we didn't care.
But when all the people in the castle are discussing whether they should stay to fight the army of darkness or if they should all flee, Ted Raimi plays this dude when they're like whipping the camera back and forth, where it's like the king and Merlin or whatever his name is, and then Ted Raimi's also there, and it's like, we should fight. No, we should run away. We should fight. Whip over to Ted Raimi, and he's like, fucking, I don't want to die. And it's just, it's funny stuff like that. And then like 2 seconds later, when they're all like, yeah, we're gonna fight, like it's like, you have my axe and you have my whatever. He's there too, and he's playing a completely different guy.
Yeah.
I didn't notice that.
And he's like, you have my steel, and
he's
holds
like, "You
up a
have my
torch.
steel."
That's really funny. I did remember that part. I didn't realize that was Ted Raimi when I was watching it. But
Dude, he's like so many people in this movie.
that makes sense. I'll have to rewatch it sometime.
Why does that make sense?
Because he loves his brother.
They were saying
That's
Maybe.
also very Ted Raimi. Like he's always just kind of there.
Well, they were saying
Yeah.
I've never seen him star in a role really.
that he might have more screen time in that movie than Bruce Campbell, which is really funny because of just how many characters he plays.
That's true. But also, Bruce Campbell also plays like 6 people in that movie.
That's true.
He plays like Ash and Ash and Ash and Ash.
And
And Evil Ash.
and all the little ones too.
Yeah. Can you say that?
No, he's at. Can you say Can you
Say
say
it
that?
again?
Say it again.
Oh.
Yeah.
He plays all the little ones too.
There you go.
There we go. Tell me avoid anything.
Say it again. no, stop.
I got one-liners. Do you want to do that? You want to take a break from that? And
Yeah.
So, guys, the best part about this movie to me is that there are a lot of one-liners. What's a one-liner? You guys want to go through what a one-liner is?
It's when there's only one line.
It's only
Yeah.
only when there's one line.
Yeah.
So, one of them I found on like a list of stuff.
Mhm.
Good.
It's a bit long in there, but it doesn't matter. So,
So how
I think we should try to rank them.
Oh, so we're not guessing them?
No, we're not gonna guess them.
Can I still guess them real
You
quick?
can still try
Let me
to
just
guess
see how many I can do off the top
But,
of my head.
well, let's not do that.
Okay.
I changed my
I'm
mind
sorry.
immediately. no, I was like, okay, hold on, wait. This is a workshop. You guys are my guinea pigs. Oink oink.
Wow.
That's what a guinea pig sounds like. Wow.
Wow.
All right, I'm just gonna go down the list. All right, you said it at the beginning of the show.
Good. Bad. I'm the guy with the gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, that was a line that wasn't originally in the movie.
Yep. There's
Yeah.
a reason why. I'd say. I think we should all agree.
It's
on
too
this,
good.
or we should try to agree on the ranking.
Okay.
So there's 12 of them I have in here.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna put that at a solid 8. Is what I'm thinking.
See, this is gonna suck because I really like this one.
You really
Yeah.
like it?
I do.
I don't.
I think it's so funny. And then when you guys had like visceral reaction to these when we were watching. I'm like, man, they just don't get it like I do.
I mean, I get some of them I like because they're funny, but like good, bad, I'm the one with the gun is a bit.
I liked it.
All right.
He liked
well,
it
then
so
we're gonna
much.
put it
It's an 8.
really high. We're gonna put it at 8. Or
All right.
what do you want? You want to do 6?
We can.
Yeah,
we
let's
can
do
do
6.
We'll do
Yeah.
6. We'll give it a nice 6. That's fine. This one's I mean, he can't be the first to have said this.
Come get some.
Come get some.
Excuse me, you're forgetting the first part of that where he says, "Yo, she bitch."
No.
No,
I
that's
have
a different line.
I have that different.
Whoa.
That's another one.
I'm
coming
a
up.
fake fan.
We'll get there. We'll get there. I'll do that.
I
one
mean,
next.
I'll drop "Come Get Some" all the way to 11.
Yeah.
Well, I know what you're saving for the bottom, so yeah, I'll do that too.
yeah.
All right. Well, we got 11. I'm just gonna have you guys do it. And
All
I
right.
can see what you guys have come up with. So we'll do this one.
Yo, she bitch. Let's go.
Yo, she bitch.
Let's go. Great. I
should-
want to
wait.
put that in number 1.
Oh, I was gonna say 3, but
I mean,
I'm trying to think.
I'll have
what's-
you guys.
yeah, I don't
discuss.
know what would be better necessarily, but
I'm trying to think what could be. I mean, it's not.
I
want to.
I want to
these aren't-
save number
these aren't
1.
Locked in.
Let's make it. Let's
Like,
make it.
we can-
2.
Oh no, they're locked in.
They're
Fuck.
locked in.
All right, let's do
They're
2.
locked the
Let's
hell
do number
in.
2.
Number 2.
Number 2.
Yeah, number. No, Burger King foot lettuce. So and then we got another one.
Honey, you got real ugly.
Honey, you got real ugly.
That is a good one.
Classic. All right, you got real ugly. What do you think?
Like this might be
7?
like a 7 or an
7,
8.
yeah.
Let's do 7.
Yeah.
Do 7. All right. I'm realizing something funny about it. We'll about this list. It's got some inconsistency. We'll address it when I get there.
Hail to the king, baby.
Hail to the king, baby.
Number 1. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
It's so
absolutely
good.
number
Yep.
1.
Even though it's in the ending that I don't like as much,
Mm-hmm.
it's iconic.
Uh-huh.
They named a video game after that. There's an Evil Dead video game called Evil Dead Hail to the King
That's so
for the
cool.
PS1.
Yeah.
I want to play those. Man,
That seems like fun.
We should play those.
If I find them,
Yeah.
I'll see what I can do.
See, like I don't like stream, but that'd be a fun thing to stream. Just old Evil Dead games. Next,
So, the next one is
Give me some sugar,
Give
baby.
Me Some Sugar, Baby.
see, that's a little, like, I get it.
Mhm.
It was a different time.
It was
Yeah.
a different time.
Well, but that one also has been said so many times
Yeah.
by so many other people that I want to throw it in 12.
And it was really
But-
awkward.
No, we
No, we're
remember-
saving 12.
Yeah,
We're
we're
saving
saving
12.
12.
These are locked in.
for a special
10.
lady.
Drop
Yeah.
it in 10.
Dropping in 10.
9.
9.
So we're getting into some. So I was watching a video that was
Nice.
like best one-liners from this, right? And this one's the long one, right? So it's
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants. I got news for you, pal. You ain't leading but two things right now. Jack and shit. And Jack left town.
well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants. I got news for you, pal. You ain't leading but two. What? Leading but two things right now? Oh yeah.
Jack,
and
and
shit.
shit.
And
Jack left town.
Jack left town.
It's great.
That one's
I fucked
fantastic.
up. You'll play it. They'll
Yeah.
get it.
What do you think? 4? 3?
I'm thinking maybe 3.
All right, I'll give it 3. Let's do 3.
Well, actually, it depends. Is the shoelace line on there?
The shoelace line is on there.
Ah, fuck. I think we have to put that at 4 then.
yeah, we'll put this at 4.
I mean, I kind of cheated right there because I'm not supposed to tell you. I should have just not told you what's on this
Yeah,
list.
yeah.
I'll edit it out. It's fine.
So far we got good bad. I'm the one with the gun at 6.
Great.
Come Get Some is 11.
Mm-hmm.
Honey, You Got Real Ugly is 7.
Mm-hmm.
Hail to the King Baby's number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Give Me Some Sugar Baby's 10.
Mhm.
Yo She Bitch Let's Go number 2. And then that long one is number 4.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The next one is
Name's Ash. Housewares.
Name's Ash. Housewares.
I love it. Fuck. Now I want that to be number
See?
3.
I think we got to make it 5 though.
All right, let's do 5.
5. So here's where I fucked up. The next one is
Come get some.
Come Get Some.
Oh,
So where
I
are you
guess
gonna
that's at number 9. Come get some. This is number 9.
I accidentally told you it was 12 when we started playing the game. I said it was locked in, and then I looked at the rest of my list, and I was like, oh, oops. So where are you going to lock Come Get Some
That's
in?
awesome. I mean,
I
I
mean,
think number
yeah,
9, yeah.
yeah.
Number 9? All right. The next one-liner. There's only 3 left. Did I count these right? I don't even fucking know. Did I?
We'll find out here in a second.
Well, because we have
We have 3 left. No, we have.
4 left because we have 3,
Well, that's what I was saying. Like we have 3
Yeah.
left.
3,
We have
8,
8.
11,
we
and
have
12.
11. No, we don't have 11.
11 is Come
Oh.
Get Some.
Then we
11
just-
is come
get
get some. 9 is
Oh,
come
yeah.
get some.
Do we just have 3
We have
left?
3 left. 3,
Okay, good.
8, and 12.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Since can I fuck with this game a bit?
I mean, it's already been fucked with quite a bit.
Because
so
here's the
no.
thing: I know what number 3 is going to be, and I know what number 12 is going to be. I don't remember the other one.
Yeah, yeah.
So I kind of just want to guess.
Am I gonna? Are you guys gonna know what the? Maybe I don't have it. I don't know if I got all of them. These are just a collection of 12.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So sorry.
well
I-
then, yeah. Let's just because we're thinking the same thing for 12, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, we got the
we
same
are.
thing.
You know your shoelace is untied.
You know your shoelace is untied.
Yeah, it's 3.
3, absolutely.
It's funny.
That one's so funny. That's one. After it said that, I was like, I really wish I had a soundboard with all their fucking
Yeah.
sounds on there because I would play that over and
Man,
over again.
it's so good.
You know your shoelace is untied. All right. Second to last one.
Lady, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to leave the store.
Lady, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to leave the store.
Yeah, that's 8.
Yeah,
I would not have remembered that.
I'll give it 8. Yeah.
It wasn't a very prominent one, but it was in
It's
the
funny
video.
though.
Yeah.
Boo.
And the last one.
Boo. Sheila needs to die.
Huh?
Is this? Are we?
Groovy.
It's groovy.
Oh,
What?
He says groovy again.
well,
What was
yeah.
the other one-liner I was missing?
It's what Sheila says. She's like, I may be bad, but I feel good.
Yeah.
Oh, no. These are Ash's one-liners.
Oh.
I pissed
Well, I
off
think we're
Joey.
both stupid. is
I
maybe
do
what
remember.
happened.
Yes, she did say that, but that is disqualified
Yeah,
from this.
I hated that.
Well, then, yeah, Groovy's
Groovy
going at
should be-
12 because
Really?
they already did that one.
There it is.
I guess we have to justify it somehow. Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
why.
it was the only one left too. So,
Yeah.
all right. So
What a list.
What a damn list. Okay, so we got Groovy.
Yeah.
Is number 12. Come Get Some is number 11. Give Me Some Sugar Baby, number 10. Come get some is number 9. Lady, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to leave the store, number 8. Number 7 was Honey, You Got Real Ugly. 6 was Good Bad, I'm the One with the Gun. 5 is where the hell? Name's Ash, Housewares. And number 4 is I don't want to
Jack and shit.
Jack and shit. Jack left town.
Yeah.
3 is where
Shoelace.
is the shoelace? Thank you. 2, Yo She Bitch, Let's Go. And then number 1 is Come Get Some. No, it's Hail to the King, baby. Hail to the King, baby. What'd you call me?
Can you say that?
Can you say that? You
Again.
call me
Hail
that?
to the King, baby.
Don't call me that. Don't call me that.
Hail.
Ew. All right. That segment's over.
We did it.
Hooray.
So I don't have many fun facts left. In fact, the only things I really have left are talking about the budget and how much money it made.
Yes.
So I didn't do the like what it would be in today dollars.
Oh.
Um.
So I'm not gonna have any
Yeah,
idea.
but the budget was 11 million at the time, and it made 11.5 million U.S. and then 21.5 worldwide. This was not a super poppin' movie. And
Okay.
I think a big part of it,
I can see it.
yeah, it's because Universal fucked them over. They didn't want it to have like any connection to the Evil Dead at all.
Really?
Yeah, because they were like, well, this
That
is,
movie would not be good.
yeah.
Then I don't.
Well,
think.
not like it's not like connected like story wise, but they didn't want anything in like advertising.
Yeah.
That's why it's called Army of Darkness, because they didn't want to call it Medieval Dead or
Mm.
like Evil Dead 3 or something.
Medieval Dead is definitely the better name.
It's
Yeah.
so cool. Yeah. I do like the full title, which is like Bruce Campbell versus the Army of Darkness.
yeah,
that's
is pretty
fun.
funny that they call it. Why do they say Bruce Campbell versus instead of
I
Ash?
don't know. It's his vehicle.
It's his.
He's the star.
I guess so. And man, can he act?
Maybe.
Maybe we'll see someday. I don't know. He's got a dry delivery on everything he does.
Yeah, he's so funny.
I love him.
Oh yeah.
I love him, and I think it's. I guess I didn't really go that deep into how I felt about the movie, but I was like, it was camp and it was good, and I liked it, and I was having a good time. But I was also like, I don't know. I mean, this very easily could have been like too much for me and made me be like, I don't know. I don't think it's good at all, because it's not.
I can understand that.
It's not good, but it is at the same time. It's really weird.
Now, I love this movie so
Yeah.
much. The poster hangs above my bed.
Oh, that poster is so fucking cool.
Bruce Campbell protects me in my sleep.
And
I know
mean,
we were
yeah.
talking about how he's like real chiseled in Evil Dead 2.
Mhm.
That poster though, that's the hottest he's ever looked.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because he's got.
I don't know. I really liked him as the French waiter in Spider-Man 3.
You're right. Yeah.
Thank
I'm
you,
trying to
Tim.
think of what. I can't even do the accent. Just how he says Parker is so funny.
Parker. Parker. But yeah. No, I mean, I did enjoy this movie. I think
Oh,
it's
yeah.
definitely
Yeah.
like in terms of the three, it's my least favorite of the three.
Ooh,
Yes.
interesting.
I think I'd prefer the other two over just because it mixes a little more You know what I mean? Because when I think Evil Dead, I think the concept and Deadites and stuff. I love that, carries a lot of weight for me, like the lore behind it. So, and I still think it's really cool and funny as fuck and like really creative and dumb, and I love that. I love that they did that. But it is like this one definitely focused more on the ha-has and the being as ridiculous as possible. And it kind of covers it a little bit for me, and that's basically it. But not that it's bad or anything.
I think that for me, this one effects wise is my absolute favorite.
That's fair.
It's the most cool and fun and awesome, and
it is fun.
I love to look at it. I love the way it looks. I love what they do with it. But I do think it's my least favorite of the three. By a small margin, though. Like, I would say for me, my favorite one was the Evil Dead 2. My second is the first Evil Dead, and then this one. But they're all right there together. I mean, it would only take like maybe one rewatching to completely change the order. So
just how you're feeling too, because
yeah,
they're very different movies.
Yeah.
Oh, totally.
And I think I don't agree with you guys' rankings, but I'm going to say what you guys were saying, I think I do agree with, especially what you just said of how you're feeling or whatever you watched most recently is probably going to be your most favorite. Because, like, when we watched this one together, I could feel at the end, I'm not sure if, like, you were meaning it to be, but I could feel just a little bit of, like, sour energy coming off. It's like, yeah, that was...
I was hungry.
Yeah, that too.
I was starving. To be honest, that had nothing to do with the movie.
But that did kind of like sour my opinion of the movie a little bit when we had just watched it. But last night I watched the making of documentary, and by the end of it, I was like, yeah, this is like the best movie ever. It's so good.
Yeah.
But my ranking is Evil Dead 2 at the very top, and then Army of Darkness, and then the Evil Dead under it.
All
there
right.
we go.
That's fair. I like it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll put Army of Darkness in B tier. B tier. That's what I'll say. It's better than F.
Yeah.
So, which is good. I don't know. Well, I'm just gonna say it, and then maybe I'll think about compiling them all later.
He's gonna
say it.
Huh?
I'm just
He's
gonna
gonna
say
say
it.
it.
B tier.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Do we have any other?
Do you have how much more notes you got? Is there anything you want to say?
That is a great question.
I feel like I interrupted you saying something.
Probably at some point, but that's the nature of the show.
That is the nature of who I am, sadly.
All right, fun fact, lightning round. One cut of the original ending. I saw that. Just trying to cut me off.
Shut off the podcast.
It's over.
One cut of the original ending had Ash never waking up, and he just died.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. I was like, that's crazy. What the hell?
That's bad.
Yeah.
I think it would have been pretty funny.
Here we go. Dino De Laurentiis was suing.
That damn name again.
He was suing Universal at the time because he had just finished the movie Manhunter, which is based on the novel Red Dragon, which is a Hannibal Lecter movie book thingy. And Universal was releasing. Excuse me?
All right. That dog does not like this Dino De Laurentiis fellow.
Hey, that's fair.
Because he's racist.
Is he?
I mean, she's racist, your dog.
Oh. Who's Dino?
He did Manhunter, and then Universal was doing Silence of the Lambs, which is the second Hannibal Lecter book, and there was like a whole deal between that where he was really pissed off, and that's why the movie took a while to release. Fun fact. Another fun fact, Bill Moseley, Chop Top from Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, he plays the Deadite captain, the one with the eye patch. Fun fact. The Evil Dead video game was recently taking off the digital storefronts, and that's sad because I never played it.
I didn't know that was there was an Evil Dead video game.
Yeah, made by the same people who did the Friday the 13th game.
Oh shit,
it played
that's really
like that.
cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Fun
can't
fact.
play it now.
Yeah, that's sad.
That is sad.
Do I have any more fun facts? Oh yeah, the Pit Bitch was played by Bill Bryan, who played the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Oh,
Fun fact.
that is a fun fact. That one's a little nugget.
Yeah.
The Dino De Laurentiis stuff, it goes in one. And I go, I'm trying to process who that is and like all the stuff.
He's a producer.
He's a producer. Okay,
He gets the money.
he gets them money. I like money.
Yeah. Fun fact. There was a bit I was trying to do for the show that I might eventually pick up again, but it didn't work for this one. I was trying to see if I could find any Evil Dead related sex toys, but that would have made this show way too horny.
I mean, we could do it next week. Or no, not next week.
How-
Next time.
Next week.
Next time.
But it won't be next time.
No, because
Because
there's not going to be anything for that.
not.
Hey guys, next time we're not going to be talking about the Evil Dead. We are going to get back to the Evil Dead, but we're trying to become popular, so we're going to talk about stuff that's happening right now wise.
We're being
Right
as transparent
now.
as
Yeah.
possible. But
We
also,
want to be trending, fellas.
that not just trending, but also we do want to see the Final Destination. Which is
Yeah,
coming
Final
out.
Destination,
The last destination.
Bloodlines.
Is
The
that what it's
6th
called?
one, yeah.
Bloodline.
Featuring Tony Todd in his probably last ever performance because he's dead, unfortunately.
Oh, well,
Rip
yeah,
to a real
most
one.
likely his last ever performance.
I don't know if he did
R.I.P.
anything else after that.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so next time we're going to be watching that, and it's going to be in theaters like fucking now-ish. So go watch it, and then go listen to us whenever that
talk
comes
about it.
out.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we're just gonna take a little breather from Evil Dead to talk about that and we'll probably do that in the future if we really are hyped to see a new horror movie coming out. We'll probably take a break from whatever we're doing
Yeah.
and watch that just for fun's sake, just for fuck's sake. I'm getting a phone call. Hello.
Sorry to bother you on a Friday night.
Oh, it's okay, Dad.
So here's the thing. I guess.
Hold on just a second. Let me
Oh,
let me get in a spot where I can.
Oh, I need to ask Daylen his shirt size because I found a really good T-shirt that I think I want to get him. Hey, what's your shirt size?
My shirt size?
Yeah.
2X.
All right, because I found this really funny shirt, and I wanted to buy it for myself,
Yeah.
but
I thought you guys would have ended it.
I don't like the color. But this is what the the shirt says. I thought you might like that.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yes, I would like
What does
that.
it say?
Oh, you're not gonna get it.
Oh.
No, I'm kidding.
You won't play Skyrim.
I
Yeah.
probably won't get it.
Yeah, play Skyrim, but it says I lost my virginity at Bleak Falls Barrow.
That's good.
It's
That's good no matter what it is.
The website also had this T-shirt, which I think is really funny.
That's supposed to be someone who thinks that that's Donald Trump,
I don't know.
or because it's a picture of Tony Hawk that says
Picture of
"Not my
Tony
president." I don't know why I'm assuming that this is still in.
Yeah, we're
But-
keeping all of it. Yeah.
Do you want to tell the audience what happened between you and your dad?
Yes, he said, "I'm gonna hate you, son. I'm gonna kill you when you get out
wish-
of that podcast I like so much."
I were already
Yeah.
there.
So this is going to be the world's first never-ending podcast.
Yep.
So you don't die,
So
Yeah.
I don't die. The never-ending podcast.
like the movie, based on this event right now.
That came out 35 years ago.
Also, make sure to follow us on Instagram. I want those numbers. I need to see those numbers go up.
Come on,
Joey
guys.
is hungry.
Joey's
Get
hungry.
his number. We
hungry.
never introduced ourselves again.
That's
doesn't
fine.
matter.
If they don't know us
I'm
by this
Tim.
point,
Joey's Joey.
There
You're
is
Daylen.
only two. All right, I'm Daylen. Hi.
Yeah.
yeah.
Anyway, goodbye.
At Goblin Time Pod.
At
Yeah.
Goblin Time Pod.
Also, email us if you want to, goblintimepod@gmail.com. Leave us a comment on Spotify so we know what we're doing right.
Or
we
if
know,
you want to,
yeah,
yeah, like do the
yeah,
rating
yeah,
thing
what- yeah.
that they do, the stars.
Yeah, rate us. Give us all the stars.
Give us 5.
5 or
Higher.
don't even think about
And
it.
we'll
Yeah.
even
more stars.
figure out how to get this on Apple someday, maybe.
Yeah, it'll be there.
You can take a bite out of it.
Wavy.
Take a bite out of this.
Take a bite out of this.
Enjoy a podcast, anybody.
And with that,
Anybody.
And without that,
I'm gonna send them. I'm gonna send these boys home.
I'm
you ready,
sending
baby?
you to the.
Come here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody, come here.
All right. Get out.
Go home.